Good morning. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. Good morning, Twitch. On this 04.14.2000 point. Oh, what do we got? We got some bleed off here. Hang on. Oh, we don't want that. That's the outro music. I think I freaking forgot that. Okay, we're good. We're good there. We're good. Okay. We are getting our day started on this 04.14.2023. Current time is 06:13 a.m. Eastern Time. I know I'm late here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. This Friday morning, thank God it's Friday. Just pulled up to work, Tony. Say, okay, Tony, I'm sorry I wasn't your alarm clock this morning. Good morning, Jeeves. Good morning. And let's see, salute to you, Tony. Hashtag positive start to the day. And Mrs. isn't up yet. I've been up for about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Tim, yo, I saw at 6:02 there. You did a tweet there, or no, a comment. Oh, ads, yeah. You made it late. No, well, I'm not really late. I don't have to go to the day job today, folks. I am off today. I am off, and I might be a little loud here. Let me finagle something here because, geez, Santina, I was waiting. Yeah, I was running a little. I'm not sure what time I'm going to start on the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday now because I finished the day job, folks. I walked out yesterday. I was surprised that my supervisor says, get your ass out of here at 12 o'clock. And I go, really? You're not firing me, are you? He says, no, go ahead and take the missus out to lunch. And we had a good lunch yesterday as far as that goes. I got out early. I did the proverbial walk around saying goodbye to everybody yesterday, and it worked. I'm very happy as far as that goes. I was very surreal walking out. Very happy as far as that goes, and I have no complaints whatsoever as far as that goes. It was doing the right thing at the right moment as far as that goes. And let's see, my picture is a little bit. Let's see, what's my quality? Quality 720p, but I'm running a little laggy here. Let's see if it catches up. Am I dropping frames? Dropping 1 or 2 frames. That's no problem. Let me see something here real quick. Okay. Yeah, because you don't have to get up anymore. I was up at my regular time, though, this morning, Tony. And, Tony, thank you. Congratulations. You're saying, and, oh, by the way, I do have the morning coffee. I do have the morning coffee here. It wouldn't be a morning coffee without the morning coffee. So, I'd be already finished my first cup, getting ready to post this up, and, cheers, everyone. Cheers. As far as that goes, and it's great to be done with the day job and stuff like that. I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm very happy, and let's see, Tim Fan. The blah. Yeah, well, I did a little. I'm still on the setup using my laptop. Okay. So it's going to be a little glitchy maybe as far as that goes. Yeah, the Blab Owl is back as far as that goes. He's right there. And actually, he's not sitting right. I did a little finagling around just before dinner or after dinner as far as that goes. Let me reacquaint. Let me get him right where he's supposed to be. Let's see, move that up there and then lock him down, and then let's see if that takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. Oh, okay. We're about 15 seconds behind and stuff. So the Blab Owl's back. And I actually got my my wider picture here. So it's not the closed in. I guess what it was is I had to set the resolutions on the actual camera on the source camera, the source file that's in Blab there and stuff. I'm doing everything else. I said, well, what's this? This is blank, and it says resolutions. I put in what is it, 720, and it gave me back my full picture here, my full landscape picture. So I'm happy with that as far as that goes. And let me get this. Let's go to Stream Manager on that, and I got the chat. As far as that goes, coffee is doing really good. So I'm running a little late, and I'm bleeding in. I guess Randy W. Horton, I saw just as I was getting ready to push the stream button. He's on right now, and so we'll be on for a little bit here. As far as I don't have to rush, and as far as that goes, and I hope everybody had a good day yesterday. I know I did. It was great. It was a great day, great memorable day. The Wednesday night, that's when I went out with we had about 15 people that we all went out to Chili's Wednesday night, and we had drinks, we had food, we saw, there was a couple people that they've been retired. My mentor of some since I started 17 years ago where I worked at, he was there. I was really pleased with that, and he looked like he just left. He's a little bit older than me, but he's been retired a couple of years now and stuff, and it looks like he could still go back to work and stuff, as far as that goes. But he was doing well. It was good seeing him, breaking bread with him, and such. And we had a good night. And then yesterday, I get up and I'm sitting on the side of the bed there, and I'm just thinking, yep, this is it. This is the last day as far as to work, and everything went smoothly. I did my audio yesterday, the audio Fireman Rich audio podcast on Spotify for podcasters, and that went well, and went into work, and I guess at the start of the day there, my supervisor called me in his office and said, "Rich, you can leave at noon." And I said, "Well, what's going to go on? You're going to be one person short?" "No, we got somebody coming in." And I go, "What? Really? Short notice?" He said, "No, we've been planning this all week to get you out of here." In a good way, to send me off, not working a full day. So I sort of squashed 8 hours worth of work in four hours there, and it was most of the 3 of the 4 hours was just walking around the campus there, saying goodbye to everybody. And it was very, very surreal, very, very pleasant. A lot of hugs, no crying, no tears. It was just joy. People were very saying, "You made it, man. It's your time to enjoy," because 20 years in the service, 9 years down in Endicott, New York at IBM Manufacturing, and then 17 years in my current job, as far as that goes, and that's 37. It's 46 years, and the missus says the same thing. It's time for me to just sit back and do things for me now, and there's a lot of things I can do. I'm looking forward to as far as that goes, and that's it. Good, yeah, that's it. All right, and we'll see what transpires as far as that goes. And so it was a really good. Good morning, Mrs. is up. Good morning. Yeah, she's saying good morning to y'all as far as that goes. So let's see, what the heck is this? Return. I have no idea what that is. Return chatting. Nonsensical nonsense. Glick! I'm glad you came in. Oh, we're glitching a little bit. Are we dropping some frames? No, we got The CPU rate's low. Return chatter. Okay, we got to return chatter and stuff like that. We got Glick in the stream, and Glick is over there on Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, and I made you a card there, Glick. You are card worthy. Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast. That is their Twitter handle at nonsensicalnon2. I caught some of the replay on the broadcast that he does with Tony D and Jeff. They are on Spotify, and I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. Thank you on the congrats there, Click. I appreciate it. As far as that goes, and so check out Nonsensical Nonsense. They broadcast on Monday, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Glick. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays they try and get it going at 6 p.m. But they have been known to go late and stuff like that. So I want to plug that as far as that goes, and they're just a. There are three other knuckleheads like this knucklehead that we're doing this live streaming and podcasting and all that, and we're having fun doing it. As far as it goes, it's a great time. As far as a great, I would say it's always great listening to Glick, Tony, and Jeff there. Jeff is a character. Jeff is a real character. But I enjoy watching and listening to all three of them as far as that goes. And I guess last night also our good friend Ted Hicks, he had late night parenting. I'm giving plugins. That real Ted Hicks on Twitter. He was on there with, I believe, you, Tony, and was there somebody else on there last night? I have to watch the replay. I just saw it come up on my alerts this morning. And oh wow, we got a card that's awesome. Yeah, you more than deserve it, Click. You guys put out a good broadcast. I enjoy it. So if I enjoy it, you're gonna be getting a card. And on there also is Tony D, my brother, my fellow veteran, as far as that goes. And that's Ted Hicks. What the hell? Oh no, that's Tony D's. That's Tony D's. I'm looking at the delayed thing there. There's Tony D at Tony Tone 163, and as far as that goes, so there's my my shout outs and stuff like that. So oh wow, we got a card. That's awesome. Much appreciated, and thank you, sir. Yeah, and you know what? I got one more card. I got to pop one more card because this individual was on last night as well. And another fine broadcaster that I have known for quite some time, and that's Jeeves, Mr. Twix, at JSJVD. He does the DJ bit here on Twitch. So all three of those broadcasts are well worth your time, even watching on the replays. I find myself sitting on the couch there, and I know I'm going to have probably some more time to be able to listen and watch the replays now that I am retired. Well, I'm not retired yet. Let's say I'm not retired yet as far as that goes. So those are three great guys, or three great podcasts with a bunch of good guys. Yes, my Twitter, yes, but Jeeves is Mr. Twix. So if you're watching this, I repurpose this over on YouTube, as also on Rumble. I plan on broadcasting more on Rumble. I want to try and get a little bit more going on Rumble as far as that goes, and seeing that I have a little more time, maybe a little more broadcasting here. I'm going to be trying some gaming broadcasts on the setup I have right now. It's going to be a little glitchy. I'm still looking at getting a new computer. Ted's show was good last night. I caught a little bit of it before I passed out. Okay, you're throwing back the adult beverages last night. let me get to the weather here. Let's get on track here as far as that goes. Currently here in the southern tier of upstate New York, it is 42 degrees Fahrenheit or 43 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to 6 degrees Celsius. And what is it? The partly cloudy, never near record high. We had high record temperatures yesterday. We had a high of 87. I think we topped. I think we hit 90. We were up there in the upper 80s. We had the windows open in the house. That's the first time this year we've had the windows open. And but near high record temperature, high of 87 degrees Fahrenheit again. So it's going to be a little bit winds light and variable. We had sunshine from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Looks like we're going to have a lot of sun, but later in the afternoon, some cloudy, partly cloudy skies. Sun rose this morning at, oh, it just rose. It's 6:28. Hey, it's 6:28 on the button. Get that. The sun is just rising right now, right on the spot. We have real time right on the show here. The sun will be rising right now at 6:28 a.m. Good morning, Chris Technician. Okay, you and Jeeves have the same color. Okay, the date is wrong. Oh, the date is wrong. The 13th. Today is the 14th. Let me go change that. Thank you, Chris. Very observant. I thought I had that. Let me go ahead and change that right now. There we go. Correct it on the spot. There we go. We got the 14th. There we go. Thank you, Chris. Let's see. The sun will be setting at 7:45 p.m. later this evening, as far as that goes. Our world times and temperatures go as follow. We have in Honolulu, Hawaii. It's they're in because we're running a little bit late, I guess. It is 12:29 a.m. today. Partly cloudy, partly clear skies, 73 degrees Fahrenheit in Phoenix, Arizona at 3:29 a.m. Clear skies, 57 degrees Fahrenheit at in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Clear skies, 45 degrees at 4:30 a.m. Let's see. Nonsensical pot. Oh man, it's been perfect weather here. Oh, 70s and 80s there in Ohio. Glick, that's good. Let's see. Deming, New Mexico, where Chris Technician's at, it's currently 53 degrees Fahrenheit, 73 degrees for the high. Let's see. In Chicago, Illinois, we have at 5:30 a.m. clear skies, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in New York City, the jungle, current time is 06:30 a.m. Clear sky, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And Cork, Ireland, across the pond, 11:30 a.m. Partly cloudy, partly clear skies, 48 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italy, at 12:31 p.m. Sunny skies at 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me see. In Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, that's where our good friend Randy W. Horton resides at 1:31 p.m. Partly clear, partly cloudy, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. In New Delhi, India, 4:01 p.m. Sunny skies, 99 degrees Fahrenheit. It's hot in New Delhi, India. In Mumbai, India, 4:01 p.m. 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Cloudy skies there. In Kuala Lumpur, I love saying Kuala Lumpur, at 6:31 p.m. sunny skies, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In Manila, Philippines, it just changed to 6:32 p.m. cloudy skies, 81 degrees. In Tokyo, Japan, at 7:32 p.m. cloudy skies, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. In Melbourne, Australia, at 8:32 p.m. Partly cloudy, partly clear sky, evening skies, 66 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Sydney, Australia, at 8:32 p.m., they're having cloudy evening sky at 63 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are our world times and temperatures as we speak, folks. And I like doing that. It gives us a sense of what's going on around the world, temperature-wise. And yeah, I'm starting to, I hear that fan. I listened to the replay Wednesday, and you can hear sort of like a whoosh a little bit. That's a fan. I got the what is it? The laptop sitting right here. As far as that goes, it's sitting right there, and I'm hearing a little bit of a fan, but that's okay. The music and sound comes in good as far as that goes. Let's see. We do have a thought for today. It comes from a gentleman, Henry David Thoreau. Thoreau, Thoreau. He is a American naturalist, an essayist, poet, and philosopher, and he is best known for his book Walden. And he was born in Concord, Massachusetts, where I'm very familiar with. And let's see. Okay, back up on the weather. Tony D down in Robbins, Georgia. 59 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees for the high, 59 for the low, mostly cloudy. So far the laptop is running good. Yeah, it's running okay. You can hear the fan a little bit, but it's when the OBS is showing a few drop frames, but nothing. It's workable. This is the best setup I've had so far, especially now that I have my camera at wide landscape. Let's see. But he was Henry David Thoreau. He was born in Concord, Mass. And passed away in Concord, Mass. And influenced by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He should be, because they lived right next door to each other. And so his quote and our thought for the day goes as follows. And it goes as follows. You must, let me see something here. You must, keep on saying that, you must live in the present, okay? The present. Launch yourself on every wave. Find your eternity in each moment. Your eternity is right now. It's what you're doing right now. And I experience, I'm just reflecting back that I had 17 years of good employment. There's been some ups and downs as far as any job site and stuff like that. But you must live in the present. And the present is now, I am no longer... I'm still gainfully employed because I'm on vacation for 3 weeks. So I'm still getting a check until the Social Security kicks in May. And just live in the present. Exactly, Jeeves. Living in the present, because we'll get to the next day. The next day is there. But we can reflect and look at, but we don't want to worry about the past. We can learn from the past so we don't repeat those things, okay? Because, again, history has a habit of repeating itself sometimes. So, Henry David Thoreau's quote and our thought for the day, you must live in the present. Launch yourself on every wave, every opportunity you have. Take it. Find your eternity in each moment. Each moment is every opportunity that you have. So that's a pretty good quote on this Friday, end of the week. Thank God it's Friday. Corrected the date on the title, April 14th. And this is a fun broadcast. I like this. I didn't have any care in the way waking up, just like, okay, I'll get to the broadcast. Yeah, okay, I'm going to get there. I'm living in the present, in the moment, as far as that goes. Let's see, for our National Day. Today is Friday, the April 14th, the 104th day, the 15th week of the year, and we're 28% through the year. Let's see, National Day of... No, I don't want to be silent today, so screw that. National Dolphin Day? I like dolphins. They can have a day. National Reach as High as You Can. Yes, I like that one. That's a potential. International Laver Bread Day? I have no idea what that is. National Pan American Day? Meh. National Ex-Spouse Day. I don't know. You could... That might be one for... that might be one for Tim Fan, ex-spouse. Let's see, National Garden Day. It's a good time to be starting the garden. Look up at the sky day. I can do that. I have time to do that today. I'm going to be doing that today. National Pecan Day. You know what? Today's going to be a nutty of a day, so let's go with National Pecan Day. Each year, National Pecan Day on April 14th celebrates one nut, and this is a nut here. Native to the United States, it's almost favorite. It's also a favorite snack. I like pecans. I love pecan pie and ingredients across the states. Hashtag National Pecan Day. A member of the hickory family, the pecan is native to central and southern United States. Pecan is a word meaning a nut requiring a stone to crack. I remember as a kid we used to take hickory nuts and we used to crack them in walnuts. They are an excellent source of an excellent source of copper, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, and vitamin E. Pecans can help reduce your LDL cholesterol and increase the HDL cholesterol. That's the good stuff in your blood. They are also rich in dietary fiber. So, and Jeeves, he likes pecan pie also, as far as that goes. That's good. Pecans make a great snack all on their own, but they also make terrific garnishes for foods such as desserts, like G said, pecan pie, salads, and main meals. Sweet and savory, pecans can add a little glamour to a dish to be the star of the show on the dinner table. Let's see. We did have yesterday during my Fireman Rich audio podcast, we did talk about this big ass tree over there in Britain. Actually, it's in Scotland, southern Scotland. It's one of Britain's oldest and greatest oak trees, and that's a good story. It's like 700 to 1,000 years old and stuff. So last night in Major League Baseball, let's see, the Yankees lost, and that's not good. That was not good. Let's see. They lost to the Twins. They got their asses handed to them, 11-2. Mets did not play. Here's the big one. The Rays. I was corrected at work yesterday morning. We were talking about this. I called them the Devil Rays. They're no longer called the Devil Rays. They're called the Rays. They're undefeated. They're 13-0. They tied the record of starting the season for the most wins in a row. I think it's at 13. I think it was they had. I think the last time. Let me see if I can Google that. Straight wins. Starting the MLB season. And it comes up, yeah, they're tied with the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. The longest winning streak to start on a Major League Baseball season. Rays are on fire, yeah. I think they're tied. They tied the Brewers, Glick, and the Atlanta Braves did it back in 1982. They have 13. But the Devil Rays last year, they went 12 straight. They were 12-0 on the beginning of last year's season. And the fourth team was Oakland Athletics in 1981. They had 11 straight. So the Rays have tied the most consecutive wins for 13-0 start. Yeah, they're tied to Milwaukee Brewers and Atlanta Braves. Those are and that's pretty modern as far as that goes. So I've been following that since they're leading they're 5 games ahead of the Yankees and the Blue Jays as far as that goes. And who do they play? The Rays. Let's see who they play. They're going up to Toronto. They're playing the Blue Jays, so that could be a tough game for the Rays. That's a divisional game right there. And let's see, the Blue Jays, they're 5 games out, so they can gain. I guess there's been some talk about the games that they're playing right now, as far as the divisional play. The divisional playing, everybody plays everybody now as far as this season. Rays are a badass team. They have been for the last several years. They have, yes, Glick. They surely have. But I'm not too hip on the divisional inter-rival plays have I guess they dropped, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Glick, 6 or something, at least 6 games to where they can play everybody now. Everybody's playing everybody. So the normal interdivisional games that you usually see during the summer, like the Yankees just got done playing somebody, they won't see them until September, I guess, and as far as that goes. So, but the Rays play tonight at 7. Let's see, the Yankees, are they playing tonight? They play the Twins at 7. I'll be watching that game. I wouldn't be surprised if that Rays Blue Jay game is on ESPN tonight. And let's see, are the Mets playing tonight? Are the Mets off? Where are the Mets? The Mets, I don't see the Mets on the schedule here. Red Sox are playing the Angels, Brewers. Oh, no, here they are. Mets are out in Oakland. They're playing the Athletics as far as that goes. So there we have that as far as the baseball and stuff. So that's pretty cool as far as that goes. I'm hoping they televise that Rays Blue Jay game. I'll keep tabs on that as far as that goes. But the Mets are on late tonight, 9:40, as far as that goes. So I definitely will be keying in on the Yankees again, and if anything, I'll be watching the box scores for that, because that's a record. That's a significant record for them to break as far as that goes. All right. Let's see, for April 14th, our history. Let's see what we have for history for today. How are we doing on time? We're coming up on 35 minutes. So we're I don't think what time is it? A quarter off? I don't know. Can we stick around? Maybe because Hal Moss is on today, I guess. You know what? Before we go into history, Chris, are you still there? Let's do the dinner report, Chris. Just think of that. Chris Technician was in the house. Let's go ahead and do a dinner report. I don't know if Tony's still there. He might be going into the day job as far as that goes. So, Jeeves, I know you're here. We've got 5 people on the broadcast right now. So, Chris Technician, come in with your dinner report as far as that goes. Are you watching? I bet you Chris is watching Randy W. Horton also. I think I was watching a little bit of Randy last night, and your dinner report, I think, has something to do with tacos. I think I saw that real quick. Okay, Jeeves, you're here. Go ahead, give me your dinner report, Jeeves. Chris came in, so we can do the dinner report. He made an appearance. Yeah, new Major League schedule is weird. I know the Reds don't play Cards or Pirates as frequently as before. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, Glick. That's really weird. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm still trying to get used to and I'm starting to get used to the new time limit for the pitchers and stuff like that. I guess the game flows a little bit more and stuff, and I don't think it's really hampered the pitchers at all. So I don't think it's a big deal. So I think they got more than enough time. They could take their timeouts and stuff as far as that goes. Some changes on baseball as far as that goes. Are we going to get a dinner report? Chris Technician's still there? If not, we'll just go ahead and skip the dinner report. You know, he comes in, he tells me my title's wrong, and then it's like, okay, give us a dinner report, and he's not here for it. If he's not here, we won't do it then. I just changed my mind. production spot on change of mind. All right, let's see if he comes in here. If he might be going to the bat, taking the garbage out. Let's do the history here. Let's go ahead and see what's on this day in history. Let's see. Okay, Jeeves is going to start it out. He had rice, lentils, and stir-fried mixed vegetables and tandoori chicken. Okay. Let's see. I had pizza last night. We had pizza. As far as that goes, when it was Thursday. Thursday is usually a pizza night, as far as that goes. So we had pizza, and hang on for a second, guys. We had pizza last night. Oh, there's Chris. Yeah. Somebody threw a rock at Chris. Hey, you're not watching YouTube. You're watching Randy. Randy. Multitasking. I'm watching. Chris Technicians. Okay, it was tacos. Okay, so I did see that last night. I snuck into Brandy's broadcast there before going, watching some TV with the missus. For Chris Technician's dinner report, he had homemade ground beef tacos. Okay, so I did see that last night. Don't be sorry. I'm just kidding, Chris. You're okay. But we had pizza last night. I don't know if you want to share what you had, Glick. Do you remember? Do you remember what you had, Glick? I know you had a few of those adult beverages and stuff like that, so I know how that works. Though I haven't done it that's a long time ago with me. I'm having a good time. I'm very, very happy this morning as far as that goes, and you know why. Let's see, for our let's see, history. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see. On this day, let's see. Okay. Glick had leftovers for the win in the Glick house. Leftovers for the win. Okay. Leftovers are okay. And I'm sure there was adult beverages in there. On this day in history, in 1971, President Richard Nixon ended a blockade against China. I wonder if we're going to be going back into that again as far as that goes. We may do that with Russia if Russia doesn't free those 2 Americans that are still sitting over there. What was the leftovers? Chris asking specifically. Hey, I think this is Glick's first dinner report there, Chris, so cut him some slack, okay? He had leftovers. Leftovers are leftovers, okay? Meaning substantial food that feeds the hunger, and nothing really to... let's see. Don't forget NBA Finals start tomorrow. Oh, that's right. Cleveland versus New York. Okay, New York. Yeah, exactly. That's something I'm going to have to put on the morning thing here. As far as I'm going to be watching that series and stuff like that. Cleveland versus the New York Knicks. It is the Knicks, right? I believe. I got to look at the setup. I've been focusing in on baseball this last couple of weeks. I know I've been seeing the commercials on the TV that the playoffs are coming off, and it's going to be interesting. I think I'm going to be. I haven't been too hip about basketball over the last couple of years, and as far as that goes, I'm primarily NFL football, and I'm getting back into baseball. This is like my second or third season as far as that goes. Chris Technician, Alfredo, and it was Alfredo and burgers. That was the leftovers. Okay, are you happy, Chris? That's it for the dinner report there, and we don't have really that much. Okay, let's see. 1988, the Soviet Union pledged at a UN ceremony in Geneva to withdraw its troops from Afghanistan. In 1988, I think we were there longer, and I think we probably had a far worse pullout than the Soviet Union did. So that still doesn't sit right with me as far as the way we left there. It could have been done a lot better, but we'll save that for another time. Yep, Cavs and Knicks. Okay, I'll be watching that tomorrow. I'll be looking at that and then bringing that into the broadcast as far as that goes. So let's see. I don't think I'm going to make it. We only got like 10 minutes, and let's see. What else do we got? So that's it. We don't really have that much history going on this day. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Columbia successfully launched 2 days earlier on the 20th anniversary of the first human spacecraft. Russian Vostok 1 orbited the Earth 36 times before making a beautiful unpowered landing on a dry lake bed runway in Andrews Air Force Base. The maiden voyage, commanded by John Young, a veteran from the Gemini and Apollo programs, who in 1972 was the ninth person to walk on the moon and was piloted for the first time. Was pilot by first-time astronaut Robin Crippen. I remember that mission. 5 years into the service, Columbia also carried the first sitting member of Congress into space, Bill Nelson. Let's see. Named after the command module of Apollo 11, which was known as Columbia. That was the capsule that took the Apollo 11, the first crew moon landing. Went on to serve for the Columbia Space Shuttle served for 22 years, completing 27 missions. And so that was 42 years ago today. The first space shuttle made a picture perfect landing on the desert runway out there in Edwards Air Force Base. There we go. I was just a little glick in 88. Okay, you were just a little glick. Now you're a big glick. One of the fantastic things about the space shuttle fleet occurred after they would land. The orbiter would be flown back to Kennedy Space Center on the back of a specific Boeing 747. So that was back in 1981. Of course, we had a couple of tragic incidents with the space shuttle. We remember those astronauts that perished as far as that goes. And let's see, do we have anything else? No, that's about it as far as that goes, and such. So let's see. The picture's still good. We glitched a little bit, but we're doing good. And I'm just a happy camper, folks. I am a very happy camper as far as that goes, and it's good to be doing the broadcast here this Friday. Like I said, I'll be on vacation. Well, I'm in a vacation state for the next quiet day in history. Yeah, for a little bit there. Yeah, we had like 4 or 5. We usually get about 4 or 5 items there, Glick, and I go over real quick on my the history cue, I call it, that comes up on what happened on this day, as far as that goes. And that one thing with Richard M. Nixon, back in the 70s there. That was huge. That was when was that? Let me see. Let me look at that again. What year was that? That was a big thing. I remember that as a kid. That was back in 1971. Let's see, 71. I was see the 11, 12. I was 13. I was 12 or 13 in 71. And I remember that because Richard Nixon, he opened up China. I mean, China was locked down after World War II when the communists took over and stuff. So that was a big, and that's what President Richard M. Nixon is. He left the office in shame, but he's remembered in history of opening up relationships with China, and back then also with the Soviet Union. The world got a little bit cooler and stuff, and even cooler after President Reagan asked Mr. Gorbachev to tear down the wall, the Berlin Wall. Now we're getting a little bit heated, I guess, but we'll see what happens as far as that goes. But quiet day in history, always nice to have a quiet day in history sometimes, I guess. Nothing really spectacular. Let's see what's on the docket today. I got to go to. We have to going to lunch with the missus again today. What's that? Oh, she's out there talking to family members and stuff. But we may be going to Jersey Mike's for the first time. Ooh, that's going to be good. There's a Jersey Mike's up there in Vestal. There's actually two up there, and we're going to be going up. I have to make a trip. Okay, see you later. Have a good day. We will have a. I got to go to Social Security to do the final. My Social Security submission's already been approved and stuff like that. Just more or less one verification on an item as far as that goes. So we're gonna. It'll probably take like 10 minutes to do. Hopefully, I think it's gonna spend. It's in Binghamton. So from what I told, there's a parking spot across the federal building to where it's it costs $10 to park there now. Used to be 2 or 3. You never. No, I never had. This will be the first time when we go there. Jersey Mike's just came into the area here in the last several months, and a co-worker, I should say now ex-co-worker, went there, and I think I talked about this in a previous show. And he went. He had a Jersey Mike sub, and he said it was better than Wegmans. And I'm going, what? And Wegmans is a grocery store chain here in the Northeast, and I think it goes down to Jersey. I don't know if they have them out there in Ohio, Glick. Wegmans is they're great. I mean, you get something from Wegmans, and they make tiramisu there. They have a full I mean, they just make it. You get a sub from Wegmans, and their pizzas are really good too. But he said Jersey Mike's was better than Wegmans, so we're going to try that out today when we venture up there later, as far as that goes. And let's see, we might be. I don't know. Is Chris still there? Oh man, they got good subs. My favorite one is roast beef. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a new experience, and we have the regular Subway subs and stuff like that, but Subway's not as good. But I get a better sub from Mario's. That's the pizzeria I go to here in Owego. Roast beef is good, Jeeves says. Yeah. I just want to check something. To do a raid on Twitch. We're up on the top of the hour. Maybe we might be able to raid. Okay. I was just gonna say we're gonna probably. I think it's gonna. Yeah, Subway is blah in my opinion. The thing, Glick. It depends. I've gone to one Subway. They're fantastic. Go to another Subway. They're blah. So I usually, if I go to a Subway, it's this one particular Subway. I know I'm going to get good service and stuff, and as far as that goes. I'm just checking. What is the command to raid? Because Hal Moss is coming up. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm just trying to figure out, how do you do a raid? Is it exclamation point? We're going to go ahead and we're going to get set up, and I guess it's going to work out here. Let me see if I get the nonsensical. Is that Hal? No, that's Randy. Where's Hal? Okay. We're going to go ahead and raid this guy, Hal Moss. He's coming up. I haven't seen the alert yet, but we're going to raid Hal Moss and stuff like that. The command is, okay, it's /raid. Okay, we're going to /raid. And let me see. Let me see what his handle is. Show him. Oh, there it is. Hal Media. Okay, what is it again? Let's see. Glick. I used to go to Publix when I was living in South Carolina. A pub sub is the best I ever had. Okay. Okay, it's /raid, and then you got to put HALM Oh, I haven't gotten the alert yet, so we're gonna just hang here for a few minutes, and then we're gonna raid Hal. I think he'll like that. Hal Moss, and we only got 4 people here, so Hal Media. Okay, we're gonna do that. We'll set up on that as far as that goes. Let me. But for those watching on the replay, thank you very much for being here. We're gonna get ready. We're setting up on doing a raid. I haven't done a raid in a while, so we're gonna get. If he gets up here, Hal Moss is a radio entity. He's out there in Michigan. He does a broadcast from 7 o'clock. He just went live. Okay, I'm gonna wait till I see him. Let's see. Did he come up on my board here? I don't have him on my board yet. Let me refresh my board. And so this has been a great broadcast, folks. We've been on for like 52 minutes. Oh, there's Hal. Okay, I got him. Okay, so it's / let me get this right here. /raid, RAID, and then I space, and we're going to go HAL MAS Media, MEDIA. I got to spell it out here. Dinner report. Tony. Oh, Tony's coming in with the dinner report. He dinner report. Beef tips and gravy with rice and potato wedges. Sorry for the delay. That's all right, Tony. We know you were just pulling up to the day job, so you had to take care of some things. And greatly appreciate you coming back. And we're gonna get ready to raid Hal. Let's see. Let me make sure I have the HALMAAAA Media ME. Okay, so we're gonna get ready to raid Hal Moss. Hal Moss Media. He's a talk show and podcaster. And for those that are here, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Glick. Thank you, Jeeves. Greatly appreciated. Late as always. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to be raiding our good friend Hal. So you guys have a great day wherever you may be. Live life. Have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Rich Roberts, at Fireman Rich over there on Twitter. Fireman Rich here on Twitch. And you all have a great Friday, and we'll be talking to you sometime during the weekend. All right, let's go ahead and do the raid. Here we go. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're raiding now.
Four of his friends. Like they're coming over, like maybe we're going to have a poker match or something, right? Which would be cool. Love that. That'd be great. We got Washu Golf here. Good morning to Washu Golf. And also Jeeves is here. Look at this. Look at that. All these people are coming in. Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Currently claiming forks could be helpful in removing earwax. Oh! Propping up a book and playing tag.
There you go.
Now, copy...
I mean, usually if I'm getting raided in my house, I'm putting my arms up against the wall, spread eagled, and got to assume the position, you know, because I'm being searched or frisked.
To find each other with a fork before they get eaten by a bear. That was what AI said. As for toothbrushes, the bots suggested they could be used for exfoliating your skin and applying hair dye, which are acceptable, but there was also stranger stuff like cleaning bird poo off a car and combing pet fur, but I guess you could use them for that too.
I guess you could.
Now, to credit the humans, they were able to come up with naughtier possibilities.
I was going to ask about that.
Like using toothbrushes in bed, particularly electric ones. And you've
you
all seen the
betcha.
movies, okay?
Yep.
Experts believe that bots like these can be used for creative thinking, but they do acknowledge that ChatGPT had limited emotional capabilities. Also, artificial intelligence is incapable of triggering creativity. It simply produces text outputs based on previous learned responses.
Okay.
So there you have it. But the AI...
Well, that's the case now. Let's see what happens in the future. Somebody's going to figure out how to put emotion into AI.